Canada is one of the most popular immigration destinations for rich Chinese. The Immigrant Investor Program of Canada allowed foreigners with assets of at least 1.6 million Canadian dollars, or about 1.45 million US dollars, to gain residency or even citizenship. They need only provide an interest-free loan of 800,000 Canadian dollars over 5 years to the government. More than 130,000 people have migrated to Canada through the scheme since 1986. However, the recent suspension of the program has riled some would-be immigrants. On February 25th, Guy St. Jacques, Canadian ambassador to China, held a press conference during which he explained why the government decided to suspend the program. He said the change is aimed at encouraging immigrants to integrate into local society and contribute to Canada's economic development.
We found that they paid less income taxes. They were less able to speak one of the two languages, English or French. They were less integrated, and in many cases, they were not living in Canada. And so, for us, our conclusion was that it was not generating the jobs that we're expecting, but also, furthermore, it undervalued the Canadian citizenship. And again, we welcome immigrants, but we want them to come to live to Canada. So these were the main conclusion of this analysis.
Many have complained that the Canadian government didn't inform applicants in a timely fashion. However, the ambassador said that if the program had been continued, it would have taken 6 years for immigration authorities to process the 65,000 applications that have already been collected. He said the change will clear the vast backlog of applications and pave the way for new programs, including a startup visa program.
Once the government came to the conclusion that this program was not achieving the results that were expected, then we needed to change the program. Rather than just processing the applications that were in the pipeline, which would have taken 6 to 7 years in any case. We said we might as well scrap this program, which is not producing the results, and really put the emphasis on other existing programs, and also we will make further changes to continue to attract investors. But as I said earlier, we will want to attract investors that can really also at the same time appreciate the value of a Canadian citizenship.
Rapid economic growth over the past few decades has created tens of thousands of millionaires in China. Immigrating to countries like Canada and the U.S. has become increasingly popular among the rich. Jacques said the Chinese have a good reputation in Canada and that the country still welcomes them.
The Chinese immigrants who came to Canada to establish themselves to live in Canada, they have a very good reputation. They have a reputation of being hardworking. Their children do well in school. They are mostly law-abiding citizens. So from that perspective, Chinese immigration is very much welcome.